Hello folks, in this video I'm going to talk about a daily carry knife of mine, which is something that is priced on the high-end side. Here with me I have the Reeve Sebenza. Okay, this is something that I have been carrying for a while. As a matter of fact, I gave it much thought before getting it, and when I decided so, I actually purchased this from a table in Las Vegas. This particular knife is from a guy who originated from South Africa. He moved to the US and set up a company to make knives, and this particular folding knife here, the Sebenza, actually has bagged several awards in terms of manufacturing quality, and it continued to be something that most knife nut will talk about. Let's get to the steel material itself. For starters, this is a one-hand opener. The Sebenza is a very elegant blade. You can see that the edge geometry is quite pleasing to the eye, and it has a nice hollow ground to actually help reduce the weight of the knife, and it's also a one-hand opener. Now what Reeve have here on his Sebenza is the fact that the frame lock that he actually produced was one of the very first in the industry. This changed everything in the folding knife business. A lot more companies have followed the way Reeve has done his lock, and the hardware that you see, the handle material, even the clip is made of titanium. And this particular piece I have here is actually one of their decorated series. It has dog paw prints on the handle, and I purchased this from Dan DeLevin of Plaza Cutlery sometime in 2009 in Las Vegas. I attended a show there and popped by his booth, kind of like oogled at this knife for a while before deciding to pay $525 US. So that is by far one of the most expensive factory knife that I've owned, and by today's standards, this knife is roughly over 2,000 ringgit. I like the fact that it opens one hand and the action is very smooth, and the fact that you can actually remove the handle, to actually clean up the knife. It's quite a straightforward cutting tool. As far as sharpness is concerned, this is really sharp out of the box. The Sebenza comes with a paracord lanyard on the end of the handle here, but if you're careless and if the lanyard starts to wear out or thin down and break away, the piece of steel that holds it together may just pop out. This happened to me on another knife. And for the Sebenzas, the Reeve knives will come with a small little card here that tells you the model of the knife, whether it has any pattern on it, and the blade material including the handle, and when it was actually made, and actually signed by the man himself. This is the guarantee here on the Sebenza, and for every decorated Sebenza, Reeve will throw in a calfskin leather pouch for you to keep the knife. So I find that very neat. But for 2,000 over bucks, I don't think many guys are willing to pocket this every day and carry it around. But this is just an ordinary looking knife. They have Sebenzas with Damascus blades that easily pushes it up to nearly 600 US, and that is something that is on my wish list. So hopefully someday I get a Sebenza that is made with the Damascus blade. Anyway, yeah, that's Reeve Sebenza for you. Thank you very much for watching.